Hey guys, and welcome back. Spring is finally here and I'm doing a bit of repotting, so all the seedlings are coming out. These are my butter beans. Now, little butter beans, they're about 10 weeks old. We're going to put them straight into the pot here. Last year I did 5 of them to a pot, overcrowded. It worked, but I had a lot of issues with molds and funguses because I just could not get the ventilation through the leaves and through the plants. So I'm going to stick with 3 of them this time around. Space them nice and evenly out, and then I'm going to put a tomato cage in there so that way these guys can vine their way up. Okay, so first of all, as you can see, we've had a snail come in and sort of just one rogue snail kind of screwed everything up for me. So I'm just going to prune everything back a little bit. A couple of these leaves can come off. Sole stem can come off. We're good. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to dig a hole. We're going to make sure it's nice and deep for the whole plant to go into, and we're going to take a bit of this dirt out. We're going to need it. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of the rock dust down the bottom, mix it in. Hopefully I've done this deep enough. We're going to grab our first plant. Just massage around the bottom of it and just push it in, just freeze everything up. Tip it up. Just massage the roots a little bit, just gets them activated. And I haven't dug a hole deep enough. And then plump them in. Awesome. Pat it down. You can leave the old mulch in there. We can use that again for the next round. That'll just turn to fertilizer anyway. Dig the next hole. And we're just going to do the same process again, except for this time I'm going to try and get it right. Dig a deep enough hole. A little bit of the rock dust. Massage the outside. Activate the roots a little bit, give them a bit of a tickle. This is nice and wet. These aren't really all that crowded, so we should be right. Plump them straight into the hole. Getting a little bit too crowded in this pot, so I'm going to actually have to take the dirt out just to get the last one in. Okay, pat it all down nicely. So as I said before, we're going to use the tomato cage to stand these up. So we just figure out where to put the prongs, of course. Just miss everything you can plant-wise. We're going to stick them in between the 3 plants, so it should be right here. Just got to feed the plants through. Be really, really careful doing this. Last thing you want to do is break a little seedling. The snails have done a good enough job of that as it is, so gently push it all the way down and bring it all the way up, because we forgot one of these bad boys. And back down again. Here we go. Okay, so now that we've got the tomato cage in, I'm just going to be using a few cable ties. I've only got some big ones, should really use small ones, doesn't really matter. Just to sort of figure out how to stand these bad boys up, because they really need to stand up. So I'm just going to use two of them by joining them together. Then we're going to go around the cross and under the leaves and around. Now this is just purely for support. We don't want to strangle them. We just want to make sure that they actually get nice and tall without breaking. And we'll be able to take these off in a little bit. So that will keep them nice and stable, as we can see in the wind. And eventually they'll just keep on growing. Then we'll be able to just keep on cable tying them up, giving them freedom. And then just one around the bottom here, just to make sure he stays near. Make sure he stays where he's supposed to be. Snip the end off, that way you don't have to worry about it being in the garden. And we're done. Let's do that to the rest of them. Okay, so everything's cable tied up. These guys aren't going to move around too much, but at the same time not really strangulating them. As you can see, it's pretty windy at the moment, so that's why I've done it. We're going to get some pretty good winds. And these guys are just going to fly around, so it's more so just for support than anything else. As it grows up through the tiers, you can just re-cable tie everything, throw the old ones out, and tighten these ones up. Just do it as you do. So the last thing that we have to do now is just water it in. So I'm using sea salt and worm tea. This is a nitrogen mix of sea salt. I'm going to give it about 2 litres, but not all at once. So otherwise, we want it to really soak through instead of getting pushed through. So now we just leave that for a couple of seconds. We'll give it another litre or so, and then that's pretty much it. That's the old butter beans. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys.